welcome, yo.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm Chaotic BPR, and welcome to the hottest AtGames show on YouTube, live streaming every Sunday. Again, I'm Chaotic BPR. With me, as always, though, is the greatest co-host I could ever ask for. Six, man, half a dozen. What's going on, man?
Hey, what up, though, YouTube? What up? Welcome back to Yo Retro. What's going on, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Had a little bit of a lighter work week, but it was more like busier towards the end of the week. But it's been the greatest, pinball week that you could ask for. Like, this has been the greatest. This has been the greatest week that we could ever ask for, because we've had great tournaments. 2 great, amazing tables got released that everybody's been asking for, everybody's been waiting for, and everything. So I have nothing to complain about. I've been having so much fun, and we'll dive deep into that a little bit later tonight. How you been, my man?
Been good, bro. Been good.
Yeah. A lot better than the previous weeks, yeah.
Yeah. I guess you could say that. I mean, I'm usually pretty good, bro. You know, even if I'm not, I'm gonna say I am.
There you go. All right, man. So, guys, everybody, welcome to Yo Retro episode 32. So we're going to dive into the new Universal Monsters pinball pack. We're going to talk about a little bit of the some of the past tournament winners and getting some of them gift cards and everything. And then we're going to also talk about the new tournaments that are going on currently right now. We'll break down the schedule for the rest of the month, and actually kind of like rest of the year, really, for Flipper Friends tournaments. And then we got some Time Crisis news. We also have some limited run news, and the big elephant in the room, Arcade 1-Up. So we'll get into that. First, we gotta say what's up to everybody in chat. Starting down the list, I see Jason Little Aliens here. Corner Cade stopped by to say hello. Stock Jock, always good to see you. Pete G, Coffee at Joe's, my good friend. Good to see you, buddy. Who else we got?
Pop up that you can't get their chats popping up.
Yeah. I was gonna go back into it though. Ray Delatore, what's going on, man? Also, Tim York, Dr. Torque, man. I see you all over those Flipper Friends leaderboards. So great job.
What up, Tim?
Michael Robinson, good to see you as well. Who else we got? Mike Hawk Hertz. Peter McNabb and Papa Brad.
Papa Brad, what up? Corner Cat, what
up? Would you say the standalone will be out before Christmas? Actually, I heard that we're looking for a Halloween release. Just saying.
That's what y'all want to hear. That's what y'all want to hear right there.
That's exactly what a lot of people want to hear. So
that would literally, I think that would make October the best month for 4KP owners, period.
Yep, exactly.
Like, so far in the past year, this would be the best month ever.
So I will say he is shooting for a Halloween release. There is no guarantee for that. He did run into some other issues with some other products that he's working on. Looking at you, BitPixel and AtGames, for taking that off the App Store. But if you watch P-Dub's video that he just released today on how to get BitPixel working again, do check that out. He had to rewrite a bunch of code and get that software set up for that to get it back working, or else, you're going to have a lot of dead marquees sitting out there. So good to see that's back working. All right, so just real quick, we're going to go ahead and start bringing on this show. Congratulations to the leaderboard event winners. I believe this is last week's Flipper Friends.
Yeah, these are the winners from last week. They basically selected 30 or no, like 70 winners or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. 40 random winners and 30 random winners. So yeah. Congratulations to all those that won. I actually won one. I'm number 20 on the $10. They spelt my name wrong, but that's okay.
I still haven't won one.
Still haven't won. You're gonna have to.
I don't know what's going on, man. AtGames ain't vibing with me right now, I guess. But I've been competing in some of these tournaments lately, so
Yeah,
You know,
you're getting more and more active into it. I noticed that you had some good scores on this one that's going on right now. So
yeah. With it being Halloween themed, I'm more likely to play the Halloween themed tables. So
absolutely. So good luck. Good job, everybody. If you're in chat, press a 1 if you're on if you won something recently on Flipper Friends and everything. So yeah, Nick's makes the big brain plays, man. I'm so glad. Can you use the coupons on Zen Table? So it's funny, the Flipper Friends, I was able to use my $25 gift card for this. I got the Monster Bash, or sorry, Universal Monsters pack that was $15. I got it for free basically, and then I paid like that whatever was left over for one Zakaria pack. So yeah, it worked. I don't know if it will work from now on or whatever, but hey, that's all right.
so now you're a Zakaria guy too.
Well, I mean,
You got
I don't have.
fancy with the Taito name last show. Now you're Zakaria. I see what you're doing here. You're getting real.
Zakaria.
I'm just saying, I'm a Zachariah guy. I'm a Taito guy, but you're getting fancy with your pronunciations, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Taito.
Taito.
Sorry, Brian. I'm watching half a dozen's stream. That's perfectly fine, man. Give this man his watch hours, man, so he can get YouTube partnered. So
yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. I'm trying to get that runtime up a little bit, watch hours up. So I really appreciate that, man. Good looking out, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said, Ray, I was able to use it. I don't know if it'll work it on the next go around. Got a magnetic beverage holder. Cheers. I still need to get me one of those, man. So hopefully I'll get one of those. But
yeah, those are cool.
Congratulations to winners and everything. Let's move on to the next slide here. This is basically this is what's currently going on right now. Autumn Fest with Zen Studios Flipper Friends tournaments. Currently, you got the Gearbox pack, you got the Garfield pack, and the My Little Pony table.
Yeah, me and Unc went back and we played some MLP. Yeah, we tried it out, because we didn't get to test it since the patch. So,
well, I played My Little Pony for what? How long did I play? 2 hours? Maybe an hour? Okay. I kept on getting the score range around 30 million, so hopefully I'll look pretty good on that leaderboard.
Yeah, I have to go back. I forget kind of the score ranges on that table, but like I told Unc, I was like, it's actually a great table. It's just them call outs, the voiceover samples and stuff get annoying, but if you can get past that, it's a great table, bro.
You're absolutely right. And guys, check out our previous live stream on the review of My Little Pony, that we basically talk about how it is so much better though. It plays so much smoother. You're able to actually aim your shots a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, everything Zen is playing great now. Even Unc, who was a strong Zachariah supporter and was like, that's all the tables. He wanted nothing to do with the Zen tables at first. Even he's came around and he's like, yeah, he was like, the Zen tables, there's just something. Even going back to the natural history pack, he was like, man, the ball physics feel floaty in this. I'm like, it's Magic Pixel. I said, man, I'm telling you, Zen's got their ball physics, I think, are the best out of all of them, and then they got the licenses, so them Zen packs are hidden.
Yeah, for real. And SSF kit, like Ray says, is pretty much spot on. I mean, holy crap, Creature's super loud. It rattles my entire machine. That's my only real gripe about that one, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, the SSF kit sounds so much better than on all these tables. They're so much more enjoyable.
Yeah, I still think the ball rolling around could be a little louder on the Zen tables because it really does stand out on Magic Pixel tables.
Yeah,
when you hear that ball rolling around the play field,
makes it feel more real.
Everything else sounds pretty much perfect.
Absolutely. They need to release some more Williams tables. Yeah, Circus Voltaire, Champions Pub, Black Pearl.
Yeah,
I would love some Black Pearl.
Medieval Madness.
Yes, I'm ready for more Williams. I'm ready for 2025. Get some more announcements going on. The sound of the plunge is perfect. Hell yeah, Ray. I'm glad, man, because you got that table skinned as that. You're complete now, man. You got everything you need.
Yeah, he sent me pictures, as soon as Creature from the Black Lagoon came out. I was like, this is the day you've been waiting on, bro, because he skinned his Adams family, to Creature. So I was happy for him, just so he finally has that, back glass matching the skin on the cab and all that. It's great.
Yeah. I had to shim my arcade panel to reduce the vibration from Creature. That front kicker is loud. Absolutely.
Shit, wait, I had to shim my arcade panel oh wow. So you had
Yeah,
to put
throw a
some
little
shit.
shim in between it. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I tell you, just like on Attack from Mars, man, when that ball drops sometimes, man, it's just you hear that subwoofer thump. It's
Yeah.
like, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after you destroy the ship and it
Yep.
drops from that ramp up top. Yeah. That
Yep.
crunk.
Right when that ball drops and it's about to come down to or the flippers, yeah, and you destroy that UFO, you just hear that loud subwoofer thump. I love it.
Wish the volume was more consistent. Maybe if the button wasn't so far away to adjust, that would also help. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's kind of a pain in the neck, especially when I'm on a live stream and I want to turn the volume up, turn the volume down in between selecting tables because I don't want that menu music being so loud. I just need to turn off the menu music and I'll be all right. But I wish it was a little bit more consistent because some tables are louder than others.
Yeah,
Especially sound effects.
yeah, if you like go into Monster Bash and it's just like sitting idle on the table, the music's louder than it is as soon as you put a quarter in to press start. And I wish it was more balanced because it'll be like blaring when I'm in just like a track mode, and then when I go into the table, it's slightly quieter. So then I got to turn it back up, if I want it to that level. Yeah. And that's when I really want it to thump is when I'm playing it, not when it's in a track mode.
Right. I kind of wish World Cup Soccer was that way too. I just wish it was. I wish it was a little bit more consistent.
They're getting better though. They're getting better.
Yeah, that's stuff they can dial in. At least it's there now.
And you'll notice too, like they don't really put that stuff in the patch notes when they start, the SSF kit adjustments they've been making and stuff. That's a lot of that stuff's not in the patch notes.
Right. Going real quick on the rest of the weeks going on, for rest of the months going on, for rest of the year. Right now you got Monster Bash, Deep Ocean, which is new from Natural History Pack 2. Glad to see that getting another shot in the tournament because I believe that was one of the least played tables on the first go round of the tournament. And then Clown Retro, I believe that was played a couple weeks ago, so I'm glad to see that back. I kind of hate that table, to be honest with you, them tiny ass flippers, but
then why are you glad to see it back?
Just to see it come back, man. Just to see it go around again. It's nice to just.
I'm just fucking.
I would like. I would like to have another go at it and see if I can climb up on that leaderboard because I was just terrible at it.
I'm not a huge fan of Clown Retro. Clown's pretty good though, but they're not really. Those tables aren't too much for me either.
Yeah. Real quick, speaking to all my Florida viewers, man, I pray for y'all that y'all gonna be okay with this next hurricane that's coming through. I mean, it's so weird how it's just going like in a straight line across Florida and not as an angle going up into the rest of the United States. Just going across Florida, just cutting it at its throat. So you people that are in like the Panhandle area and that middle area, I pray for y'all and I hope y'all are gonna be okay, man.
Yeah, much love to the people in Florida.
For real.
Yeah, I got all types of friends down there, but when I talk to them, what's crazy is they're like, it's Florida living. Like they act like it's no big deal.
Some of them do, actually. Some of them are just hanging out at that hurricane, just trying to get hit by a wave, man.
I got a bunch of homies in Orlando and they just every time I'll send them like, hey man, stay safe, send them a message and they act like it's no big deal. They're still down there living.
Is this an official AtGames programming now? No.
No. Nope.
But happy Sunday to you. All right,
Yeah,
so continuing on. Next week you got Creature of the Black Lagoon, Polar Expedition, and Class of 1812. Can't wait to play Class of 1812 again.
yeah, I like that table.
It's a great table, so much fun. And then during Pinball Expo, which I will not be able to participate until I get back, the Thing Pinball will come out, Green Eggs and Ham, and Bone Busters.
Yeah, Bone Busters is okay. It's a pretty decent table.
I own that. I never played it. I need to go back and play that.
It's all right. You know, it's I like Class 1812 a little bit better, but Bone Busters is pretty dope. It's kind of a classic pinball table.
Yeah. Following after that, the starting the week after my birthday, it's going to be Chucky's Killer Pinball,
Oh
Arkanoid,
yeah,
and Haunted House. Continuing on with them Halloween style tables, man. It's a great season.
I know you're ready for Chucky.
I know I'm ready for Chucky, man.
Yeah, it's a good month.
That's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. And then finally, on this calendar here, we got November, first week of November, we got Knight Rider Pinball, Africa, and Locomotion.
A little David Hasselhoff for you guys out there who are into that shit.
I'm excited about it, man. I love the theming of this month. Continuing on, you got the Xena with
Xena.
Dinosaur Dynasty 2, which is Natural History Pack 3. That should release on the 29th of October. So good.
Yeah,
Nice to see that jumping on here with
yeah,
Lucky
they're
Fruit.
already throwing that in the rotation right off as soon as it gets released, pretty much.
Yeah, and they've been really consistent about their release dates and not pushing anything back anymore. So let's hope it stays true, because there's a couple things on here that I'm curious about, and we'll get more into it towards the bottom. You'll see, exactly what I'm talking about. Continue on, Battlestar Galactica working with Egypt, Woods Queen. Following the week after that, we got South Park Super Sweet Pinball Nature's Fury Pack 3 from National History Pack 3 and going nuts. I can't stand that table. That table makes me go nuts.
Yes, it's not that great of a table.
It's so annoying, that music. South Park Butter's very own pinball table will be in the first week of December, last week of November. Going with Space Invaders, which I just recently got that pack thanks to MCAP. MCAP sent me a code of his that he had extra.
Yeah,
So
Unc was we were talking about those tables too. He was like he said he really likes them too, and he had a good way of kind of describing those tables. He was like they're basically like tower defense strategy pinball.
yep. It's
And
a good way to look at it.
I was like, yeah, it is. It reminds me of Pixel Junk Monsters and stuff like that. I used to play back in the day. Like, I'm like, wow. And then once it clicked for me, I'm like, yeah, that's totally what those tables are. They're like tower defense strategy pinball games.
Yep. It's absolutely right. Centrigade 30 grade 37. I believe I do have that table as well. And then we're getting into that Christmas theme stuff, right? We've got Charlie Brown Christmas,
The
How the Grinch
Grinch.
Stole Christmas, and then followed by the next with TX Sector, which is not Christmas related at all. But hey,
Nah,
that's
but
all right.
I love that table. That's
It's-
a dope little weird 80s sci-fi kind of vibes.
yeah, man, that's that good like 80s like what Gottlieb style table. I like it.
Peanut Snoopy pinball. Then we're finally getting some Battle Toads, baby.
Yeah.
Raz, Zitz, and Pimple out here. Whoa.
So this is what throws me off, right? There's no listing for what's it
The
called?
release date for Rare.
Well, the release date for the first one, which is oh, god dang it, what's that?
Oh, Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
So my thing is there's not a tournament scheduled for Sea of Thieves, but there is a scheduled tournament for the other two in the pack that come later.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that is weird, right? Because Sea of Thieves we know is rolling out first since it's like a drip feed release. So
yeah.
I imagine, yeah, I don't know. That is weird.
I want to say that this stays true, to schedule wise, but I kind of feel like those are going to change, man, because if you're gonna release them like once a month, or one,
it looks
and
each week.
yeah,
Looks like it'll probably be each week. So that first week of December, we'll probably have our KI, our rare pack.
yeah, the rest of it, right? Because we're getting Sea of Thieves in either the first week of November or the last week of October.
Who knows? Yeah.
Which we don't have a slide for it, but I do want to say that also that PK did announce that on Facebook that
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves is getting a pinball skin, a pinball machine skin. He'll have more information on it in the middle of October, which means Pinball Expo. Maybe that machine will be on display at the Pinball Expo. Maybe not. I don't know. P-Dubs is speculating that it should be, but hopefully we'll see. It'd be cool to see it there. I would like to see a skin. I like pirate themed pinball tables, so that'll be kind of cool to see. And
Yeah, Tim York makes a good point. They might wait to put Sea of Thieves in the Flipper Friends thing until the tables actually, like, they get the physical table out to customers.
It's not a bad idea.
So say it starts shipping in January or something, then they might start throwing it in the Flipper Friends rotation to get the promo all going, at the same time.
Oh wow, check this out. Tim York also, man, Dr. Torque, thank you. My place is open to all my Florida friends. Come down to Lower Alabama. We're having a 192 table tournament. So there you go.
See, you're not gonna get that kind of love nowhere else. All right.
That's right, man. I love this community. That's why I love this community. Real quick. Oh yeah, tomorrow is a big day at Jason's house. You know why? That man gets his attack from Mars 4KP. It fully comes in. He's got 2 pieces of it. Getting that play field tomorrow. So good for him, man.
That's what's up. Hey, by the way, I tried since he's in here, I tried making Jason a mod on my channel, but I don't know if he's not. I couldn't, like, when I searched for people to add, he didn't come up.
Oh yeah, you have to type it a certain way. I'll share his actual membership name with you, and you'll get it.
Bet. Not like he don't have enough on his plate right now, but
saw a comment. Do you guys think that the AtGames 4KP will be on sale during Pinball Expo? I missed out on the sale. That was a week or so ago.
You might get you a Dino Dynasty for the low.
Well, here's the deal. So at Pinball Expo, they're going to bring all their skinned machines. They are going to be selling them there, and they will have special deals and discounts there at the expo. I imagine the machines that they have demoing for everybody to play. I'm not saying they will, but I'm speculating that they don't want to pack those up and take them back with them. They're going to want to sell those on the low to people to get them out the door, because they don't want to take them back with them. So what they did last year at Cleveland is, on the very last day of the expo, they just straight up said, "Hey, we'll sell this cheaper, this physical machine right here. Take it home with you, because we've had thousands of people playing on it, and we don't want to take it back with us." Yeah. So it is a possibility that those could be cheaper. But they are selling brand new machines there as well at a cheaper price. So if you're going, man, that's a good time to know if you can go and get it. Some more questions I saw. Peter McNabb, does anyone know if AtGames is working on an update to get local high scores on the backlash? For many people, competition, friends, family is more important.
I've speculated for a while that friendless leaderboards, should be getting added soon, and so has Chaotic. He says it's pretty much a go, but there's just some behind the scenes things holding it up.
Yeah, there's more priority stuff going on, but it is something that they are looking at doing.
I imagine local leaderboards will come with that same update, but
yeah,
that's just speculating. They haven't came out and said that they'll do it.
Right. Let's see. Any more questions? We got questions for Jason, of course, from Sexy MG.
This dude is so goofy.
I love that kid.
MG.
Oh,
Tripping.
you so funny. I love you,
Yeah,
dog,
that's what
bro.
I said, bro. He's tripping. No hate, no
uh,
hate, no hate to him. I'm just shitting on your comment. Don't try to get our viewers to go nowhere other than here.
G78 Gamer Channel. We are looking at hopefully a Halloween release. Just letting you know that on that one.
That's the goal.
But moving on from the schedule, now we got our patch notes, basically our release notes for Gearbox, My Little Pony, and Garfield, and basically just explains to you the volume improvements, improved input latency, audio latency, flash drive X, and tournament play, tournament participation,
Yeah,
stuff like
so
that. So it's pretty much been the same, with all the updated packs. It pretty much says the exact same. The only thing that's really different is going to be the improved latency is going to vary from table to table.
that and being able to save your tables to our flash drive. So that's a nice update we got out with all these packs because a lot of the Zen packs weren't saving to external storage. So you get that plus, and it's everyone likes to see these statistics, right? So they're being very transparent about what the latency is, with the flipper lag. So
Also, it's not in these notes right here, but also Gearbox AtGames said because of the size, the file size of the tables, this pack does take longer to load up and start playing than they do on the other packs, on the other tables.
yeah, but it's nothing really noticeable.
No, it's not really. I was gonna even say, did you even really notice it being that much
No,
longer?
bro. You grab a drink, look to the side. Next thing you know, the table's loaded. So
Yeah.
it ain't nothing really noticeable. These tables still load faster than they did previously.
Gamer Fridge was asking if you were going to Chicago.
I am not, unfortunately. It's just not. It's not in the plans right now. I actually just got my hours cut at work because we got a census. We got to have a certain census and for me to get a certain amount of hours. So they just cut my hours at work, and I got to use PTO time, just to cover some of that. So my checks stay the same. So yeah, Chicago is not in the plans for me this year, but maybe next year we'll see.
Yeah. I just want to state a little fact on these the input latency. Seeing that Brothers in Arms went from 127 down to 69 is pretty outrageous
That's super impressive.
considering all the animations and stuff that's going on that table.
Yeah, me and Unc played that table today too, or yesterday, sorry. And yeah, it like I said, I'm at the point where I have to readjust. I kind of adjusted to a lot
I
of
was
flipper
just
legs.
about to
Now I got
bring
to
that up.
readjust. But the skill shots for me were easier, you know, and that let me know off the rip, like, yeah, major improvements all across the board. Like, and this is what people wanted to see was like, getting
Yeah.
under that, getting under that 100, for most of these tables.
I mean, getting it down below 80 is even pretty impressive,
What's the
considering
next
some
slide? Since
considering
we're up
some of the
here.
other tables. My Little Pony dropped down from 131, which is really high, and compared to some of the others, down to 76. So I'm really happy about that. All right, and last is Garfield, and it goes from 131 down to 74.
Yeah, see.
I'm still loving Garfield, man. It feels even better to me. I didn't have to adjust that much on this one. And My Little Pony is pretty much the same way, but the Gearbox pack, I really had to readjust and retrain myself again.
Yeah, I don't know. Garfield for me, I don't think I played this one since the patch. I played MLP, I played the Gearbox stuff, so I think I got to go back give Garfield another try. You put up a great score right when that table came out, and I had a hard time just trying to even get anywhere near your score. So maybe this patch will help me out with that.
Well, I mean, speaking of Tomato Grass, one of the awesomest players in the AtGames field, him and Mad Ben Han. Holy crap! Like I can't wait to watch your stream on Tuesday, Tomato Grass, so I can see you. So you can teach me a couple things on some of these tables, man. Like My Little Pony, when you first launch the ball and it hits all its spots and then it circles around, coming towards the flipper. I don't know if to not hit anything or do I need to be defensive and hold the left flipper up. But sometimes
You could just let it bounce off.
It just zooms.
You could just let it bounce off the flippers and not even hit them.
Yeah,
a lot of times. But Tomato, that's a good point, man. That you could bounce between Zen and Zachariah tables now, whereas before it was very jarring to do that. The only thing you might get different ball physics, now. So that's more jarring than the flipper lag, which is cool. At least that's that's a plus.
Yeah. Can't wait to get remotely near Tomato Grass's scores when the machine arrives tomorrow.
I'm telling you, these scores are crazy, bro. Crazy that these people are putting up. I'm like, I said this to my family earlier. I was like, I'm realizing that I just play pinball. I'm not good at pinball. Like I just play. I'm not any good because the people that are good are the ones putting up like 2 billion on Creature right now. And yeah, I'm not anywhere near that. I'm in like the 100 million milli range.
Right. It's insane, dude. But I'm just glad I'm able to at least participate in some tournaments and have a respectable score. So
oh yeah, and also play with skilled players too, and have people like Tomato Grass get in the chat, skilled players like him just to get jump in our chat. So it's cool.
Yeah, definitely check out one of his streams, Six, if you got a chance on like Tuesday, or at least watch a replay.
Yeah, I watched some of
knows
his
what he's
stuff.
talking about.
No, he definitely does. I watch him, and there's a couple other people that like got some tutorials, when these were just on Pinball Effects for some of these tables. I watch the stuff and I try to apply it to my game, but a lot of times it just doesn't play out like their videos. I'm like, damn, bro.
I will say he has taught me a lot of patience and not be so reactive on flipper hitting and just let the ball get to a spot to where I feel like I can control it and I can be back in the zone.
Yeah, I learned a lot, man, bro, just watching these guys, bro, where you don't always have to hit the pinball the moment it comes down towards the flipper. Sometimes let it, it'll hit a flipper and just that'll give you a chance to, take away that that initial impact, and then you can cradle the ball after that,
But I will say once multi-ball starts, all bets are off, man. I just start swinging.
Oh yeah, that too, bro. That too. I'll have all my shots. Like I might be hitting all my ramps, everything's going smooth, and then multi-ball starts, and I'm like, I can't hit nothing, nothing, bro. Yeah.
For real. All right, guys. So getting into Arcade 1-Up, man. So they had some big news, right, man? Big news to announce. We talked about it a little bit last week, but now it's finally being shown off. It's being shown off in videos. They had that little infomercial and everything about it. Had some actors playing on it.
Yeah, we see more than just rendered images of this thing. We actually got to see it in motion, see people actually playing the thing, actors, playing the thing. But yeah, it was cool to actually see this thing, but we also got some statistics on it too.
Yeah. By the way, wasn't P-Dubs hitting on this girl pretty hard? Was it either P-Dubs or Michael B?
I mean, I'm not even gonna blame him right now because she's a nice looking young lady. I'll say that.
They actually upped their actors game pretty well, man. I'll give them that. It's better than Cyrus.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. I'd rather see her in the promos than Cyrus, to be honest. Yes,
absolutely. Especially people who
light up marquees and light up button, adjustable sound volume, 12 plastic capsules. In case you need a place to store your narcata. 3 difficulty levels: easy, medium, and scam mode, which is interesting because now you can scam your friends, you can scam your family, and it's not like the thing takes cash. So I don't know how you're scamming them. You're really just wasting their time, which is
Yeah,
messed up.
it's scamming you out of time.
Yeah, I guess that's the worst thing you could do to a person is waste their effing time. But yeah, and customizable fillings like candy, toys, unique
Unique
prizes.
prices. You just sold
Yeah,
it for me, man. Your voice did it all for me.
this thing, it really, I don't think it's for everyone. It definitely isn't for me. But I've seen some people excited about it, and some people actually posting like their receipt photos in the Facebook groups and stuff. So, some people want this, man. And then there's some people that just have to have everything arcade one up. So I imagine they'll get this too. It's easy on the brain. You don't have to think too much. You just gotta, try to get a prize. But my worries were really like what this thing, I just feel like this is going to be a customer service nightmare. It's going to have all types of technical difficulties as far as, like I seen some people saying, don't forget how many issues Arcade One Up's PCBs and customer services had with these like control boards and different parts. So is this thing really going to be able to, deal with kids? I guess if you're the one loading the machine and you make sure everything's under 7 ounces, and maybe you'll be all right. But it looked like it was like the claw was even on a very thin string almost. Like,
It didn't look good.
nah.
In the video, they were playing with the control panel. You saw the control panel like shift as she messed with the joystick. I was like, please tell me y'all just didn't have it screwed in or something. Something's wrong.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
But
well, all their cabs shift when you play them. To be honest, so
true.
unless you box them in like I did back here, where they're all kind of they ain't got nowhere to shift. So
Now, I will say that this is great for people who have young kids that love claw machines. This is also great for people who want to complete the look of their arcade room with different stuff. You know, uh, I guess if Arcade One Up decides to make a whack a mole and a skee ball and a basketball shooter and a token machine, then you got your complete arcade room and everything. But that's great. I do like how Buy Stuff Arcades is jumping on this, and they bought one, and they're gonna probably add customized skins for people who are in the community that actually were interested in this. Because let's be honest with you, that no theming, Arcade One Up logo, and the stuff
yeah,
on the different panels, it's fugly.
yeah, definitely. Nobody's gonna want that. I mean, there might be a handful of them, but there's not going to be a lot of people that just want this one-up branding all over the place. I mean, it almost looked like this didn't have a prize door. Also, it looked like it's just an opening there, so it just drops it down on the opening. I don't think there is a prize door for your kids to climb into, which we were speculating about.
Brian, you need to sell your 4KP and get this claw machine. You know you want it. No, no, Stock Jock, I don't, man.
Yeah, I don't
Look,
want this.
I had a friend of mine for my last year birthday. He gave me a claw machine, one of those little smaller ones. I don't know. It's like about the
Like
size.
tabletop joints.
Yeah. He got me that. And I brought that home, and it came with little plastic tokens and everything that you put into it and start playing. Kids loved that. They were jumping all over that. Now they don't play it anymore, but for like the first 2 weeks, they're like, "This is awesome," and everything. So
No, yeah. I think people with kids, see, that's the thing. We look at it like grown men. Like, what do I, you know? But people with kids, even grandkids, might really enjoy this. It's just I'm just worried about the physical operating parts of this machine. Like, I'm worried about that. When I looked at the video and that claw came down and it looked like it was hanging on a thin string, I was like, I don't know. I just can't see this thing holding up long term.
yeah,
I just see all, every single person who buys this, I think, is going to have an issue within the first year. If not, it'll be right outside of warranty. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll hold up. All my 1-ups have held up.
Yeah, mine too.
I now minus T2. I did have a PCB burnout on that. I had to get a replacement, but
I decased mine after my first one burned up. So
yeah, and I may have got another replacement PCB, but I think all my PCBs been good outside of T2.
Yeah. But as for us in this community, man, we're wanting more authentic replicas of 3/4 scale arcades. So obviously this is not meant for stuff like me and you, for people like me and you.
I want to see them do like Tekken, Tekken Tag.
Yeah.
I want to see them, do Street Fighter Alpha. There's so many other things they can do with the people they're still working with, and this is not what we want.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I mean, that's not what me and Chaotic want, so we can't speak for everyone, but
and I totally agree with Ray Delatorre here. Is AtGames is going up, man, giving people what they want, and Arcade 1-Up's just like, I want to give people.
They want to give like Walmart shoppers and Costco shoppers what they want, but not their primary demographic, which is us, the community,
Yeah.
We're the ones that put them in business. We're the ones that made them successful. We're the ones that bought their products, that talked about them, that made, I've been doing reviews on their products since fucking 2018. Like, so, and they haven't given me anything that I wanted in years, Fast and the Furious, I didn't even want that. I just thought it was interesting and I like it. I actually love it. It's one of my favorite machines, but it still wasn't a cab I wanted, like I was still waiting for different stuff like Hydro Thunder or something like that,
So yeah, keep a lookout, guys, for Buy Stuff Arcades. When they get their machine, is there any kind of upgrades that they're going to offer other than themes like skins? Could they do another better mechanic for that, claw or something like that? Could they improve it better if you were really interested in this product, or if you were on the fence about it? Could they turn the tide for you and make you want to buy it?
They might find a way to reinforce some areas and hang a legit claw machine, claw on there, and there's no telling with Buy Stuff, bro. Them dudes, they just get in there and tinker with things and come up with the coolest shit. So
yeah, and they listen to their community very, very well. So
Hydro Thunder, FTW, you know what I'm saying? Like they could do Hydro Thunder, bro. There's just so many different games. Area 51, Lethal Enforcers. People wanted House of the Dead forever, and they're doing claw machines and Miss Pac-Man countercades again, and just more Pac-Man repackages and Golden Tee Midway hybrids, and I'm just
we they need to change direction, or we're just going to be moving on to other things, man. Other companies.
Boo.
Exactly.
Boo.
Totally agree with this dude. Yeah. All right. So moving on, guys. I meant to show y'all this last week. I missed a slide. My bad. I'm very sorry. But
you missed the slide.
In case y'all didn't know about it, this company out of China is making a basically kind of like a retro shooter in a way, but
plug and play light gun box for Time Crisis.
And it's AI powered. In other words, you're not going to need any light sensors hooked up to your TV or anything like that. The gun can recalibrate itself depending on how far you are away from the TV.
Depending on how intelligent the AI actually is.
True. I don't believe it, but and I believe it just comes with Time Crisis, and you can add the foot pedal. So I think it's like $89 starting out with just the Time Crisis game and the two guns.
Yeah.
For $89. And then for $20 more, you can add the foot pedal. I think the foot pedal should be automatic because I don't think you can play Time Crisis without it, unless, of course, they probably have a button on this gun where you can do it. You can do it on Retro Shooter too, but I imagine for the authenticity feeling, you want that foot pedal. So
Yeah.
100, I think it's like $120 or $110, something like that. It comes with the foot pedal. So
with Retro Shooter, all the stuff it offered at first, this is a little lackluster. But if is this do we know like Namco is backing this up?
I mean, I think they gave them the license for
It's
it.
officially licensed. Okay. Yeah. So I mean that's a good thing in a way, just because who knows what that could lead to in the future. Maybe you can get a Namco Retro Shooter box loaded with Namco titles, AI powered and all that. So yeah, like Mike said, this is licensed. So I like that, because we've seen a lot of plug and play and like devices over the years. Even Arcade One Up AtGames has made them where you just plug it into your TV and you got a bunch of Namco games and it's on a controller and you're not playing it the way you should be playing it, on an arcade joystick. So I like that. I like that. I would rather see things like this on the shelves at Walmart, where you buy it for your grandkid. They've never played Time Crisis. It's $100 or something, and he gets to play it in an authentic kind of fashion, or somewhat authentic kind of fashion, and it's officially licensed. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't really have nothing bad to say about it. I'd like to try it, test run it, see how the AI works.
Yeah, I'm interested in that box because I want to see if it has like a micro SD slot. I want to see
Right, where you can load it.
how powerful is the chipset, because that will determine if you can hack it and add more games to it. Because as I mean, as far as I know, it just comes with Time Crisis, and you don't know if that's the main version or if that's the PlayStation 1 version.
Right.
Most likely it is the PlayStation 1 version because that is the easier one to run. So
If you could sideload games, that'd definitely make this a way better purchase.
yeah.
But somebody's probably gonna have to figure out how to hack that AI stuff. So
Yeah. So how about charge $25 more, include the foot pedal, and about 3 more games in the base pack?
right,
Totally agree.
it should definitely include the Time Crisis games that are out.
And yes, Time Crisis does require a foot pedal. I'm pretty sure on this gun though, there's a
Well,
button
when you
that
got that button, yeah, that's how I played on T2. I got a side button.
yeah.
On the misdirection mod on my T2, so you don't need a foot pedal technically.
Yeah. Do they still make the retro shooter? Yes.
Yes.
It just does not include any games. So you'll either have to buy micro SD card from somebody that has the games loaded, or if you know somebody in the community, not gonna say any names, that has the retro shooter and can make a clone copy of his SD card to send to you. Just saying, there's a possibility. There's people out there that will help you out.
Yeah.
So
What's next?
moving on. Limited Run has just announced their Shredder's Revenge Collector's Edition,
Damn.
which now comes with the vinyl with the game, I believe.
Wiki. You could scratch that shit, son. You could scratch and mix you some turtle shit, son. What the
There you
fuck?
go.
That's dope.
So now they've already did a Shredder's Revenge Collector's Edition, and I know people like Toxin ordered the original collector's edition and never received it, and it's been over a year. We've talked about this before. He actually made a video yesterday if y'all want to check out Toxin.
That's what I'm saying. Limited run, you can't be outside. You can't come to these game expos, because if I buy some shit and I don't get it for a year, I might dot your eyes, son. I want I paid for it, and Toxin should want his shit. He paid for it too.
Yeah.
That's like you're basically robbing people at that point. Like, give them their shit, bro.
Yeah, because I've seen other like YouTube creators get that pack or get that collector's edition, and I don't think he ever got his. Um, Now the one that's different about this is that you get 4 action figures that are based off of the characters out of the game. Um, 3 disc soundtrack, lithograph set, uh, a deluxe gatefold box, which is
Yeah,
really cool. That opens up, shows a bunch of artwork. So that's the collector's edition. You also have 4 different collector's
that's
versions
a
of the vinyl. If you are
ultimate
a record
edition.
collector, if you are a record collector, vinyl collector, this is really cool to have. I uh I wouldn't have mind. They had it last year where they were giving soundtracks or not giving, they were selling soundtrack versions of vinyl of the previous games. So like the original arcade game, Turtles in Time, Tournament Fighters even got one, and then the original NES games also got their own vinyls as well. I really wanted to get that, but it was just out of my price range, and they were talking about 6 months wait time for you to get those. So I was like, "No, I'll pass."
Yeah, I imagine some of these turtle collectors just got so much shit, bro. Because there's been a lot of turtles content over the past couple years.
Oh gosh, and then you got the new Turtles game coming out, I think next week or the week after. Mutants Mayhem and Mutants or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah, that's coming out next week or in
Mhm.
the next couple weeks. So lots of turtle stuff going on, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
that'd be ideal. A day one digital download,
I
and then
wish that'd be a perfect idea.
yeah, that way you at least get to play the game while you wait on your physical product.
Yeah, for real.
Listen to Mike.
Mike Hawkhurst knows what he's talking about. Well, oh, I saw that. I saw that at Best Buy. The creature from the Black Lagoon Ninja Turtle action figure.
Oh
It's
wow.
yeah, it's at Best Buy and it's made by NECA,
Yeah.
NECA, that usually
Mhm.
makes really, really authentic looking action figures.
Mhm.
So yeah, check those out. Those are really cool. So Ray, I'm happy for you to get that, man. That's dope. I think it's Leonardo too. That's been transformed into the creature. All right. So right now we're moving on to our basically our meat and potatoes, right?
Yeah.
Um, what I can do here is basically I can bring up my stream that I had. Guys, I did a live stream. It was actually an atrocious live stream because for the first 20 minutes my camera kept on dying on me while playing the game, and I kept bumping the camera. I got that fixed though. Got that taken care of recently with a 90-degree camera angle for it. So now it's not gonna appear all crooked and everything. See? So but the Universal Monster Pack came with Creatures from the Black Lagoon as well as Monster Bash. Super awesome tables that everybody is really in the community that's been waiting for on the 4KP to finally arrive. They are here.
Yeah, this been one of my most anticipated packs since day one. You know, when they first announced that they were even doing Zen stuff, I was like, I wanted Attack from Mars and Monster Bash. Those are like my 2 favorite Williams tables, and yeah, man, I was super excited when they even threw this in the lineup because this got announced when they rolled out that they were gonna be bringing out more Zen packs. You know, when they announced, well, was it like 45 packs, something like that,
Yeah.
and yeah. So and when we went through all them packs that they announced, me and you both said this was like pretty much our favorite that they announced that was going to come out. You know, that along with like the Pinball M stuff. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this for quite a long time, and they did not disappoint.
No. Interesting fact though, as well as I don't know if you noticed or if anybody else really noticed, but I noticed it today when I was looking at the leaderboards for Flipper Friends. It tells you how many entries into that tournament there is. And stuff like Garfield, My Little Pony, they'll have like 600 to 700 entries. Uh Universal Monsters, Monster Bash specifically, has almost 2,000 entries.
Yeah,
Almost 2,000 people have participated in that Flipper Friend tournament. That tells you how many people, first of all, have 4KPs. Number two, have bought this pack.
yeah, and I noticed that just by the leaderboards, bro. The leaderboards for this were immediately like just your people's leaderboard spots were changing, by the
Constantly.
hour on that. Yeah, like the number one guy was bam, number 5, number 10, and I'm going, damn, man. Yeah, people love these tables. People grew up on these tables. People played these tables in real life for years and years. So and the Zen versions of these tables are really good,
Oh
so
yeah.
with effects on or off,
Yeah, to me, they got the angle of the table dialed in really well. Um, the animations look really good. They're really bright and vivid in color as well.
Yeah, the saturation's perfect on the tables.
Yeah, it's not 4K, it's 1440p, but it looks great. It looks fantastic.
And it
Um,
plays great, which is more important.
yeah, for sure. I really don't know what else to like. There's really nothing bad I have to say about this other than for me, like Creature, I'll go back and play it a little bit. I had a hard time staying in control of the ball on this table. The ball is just so freaking unpredictable at times, or unless it's just my erratic playing. I'm not sure. But on Monster Bash, I was able to make my shots easier, more easily. Um, I had, I had more control. I had more
Yeah,
control over what I was trying to
yeah,
do.
yeah. Monster Bash, you definitely, it seems like you can control the ball a little bit easier than and Creature. It just kind of the ball moves fast, bro, on Creature, and it seems like there might be a little bit of a bigger gap pause between the flippers. So
Yeah,
on Creature,
yeah,
and yeah, for me, like Monster Bash is my favorite out this 2-pack. But it's the difference between like this and other reviews we've done. I don't feel like there's a clear winner here because I wouldn't argue with somebody who likes Creature more. The things I like about Creature are really like the callbacks to the drive-in movie theaters and the old just cinema stuff.
mhm,
Is it all them callbacks? Like that's what makes that table special to me. And the old school kind of cars and the little voiceovers that they got. So it's just a great table, man. Like that table, I remember just it didn't really appeal to me back on Pinball FX, but I gave it a fair shot on here, and the more I play that table, the more I enjoy it. But with Monster Bash, it's almost like a no-brainer, bro. The table's bright, colorful, fun. You got all these. You got what I love about that table is you could have a Wolfman mission going at the same time. You got a Bride of Frankenstein mission going. At the same time, be unlocking a Frankenstein multi-ball. You can juggle all these different things at the same time. So that's where the scores can just get crazy. With multipliers and stuff. So it's just a great table. Monster Bash is literally to me like a top 5 of all time kind of pinball table. It was a skin if they didn't, I would have had a hard time choosing between that and Attack from Mars if they announced both them skins at the same time.
yes,
And I also think like with PK recently, announcing the Sea of Thieves skin, I just think it's another misstep by AtGames. Like it would have been very smart to announce a Monster Bash and Creature skin right now, like, and
yeah,
I don't know, like I get that they're shifting focus to the current line of products they currently have, and that's what we speculated, right? Like they might not get to them other skins that they were talking about. I don't think sales are at where they can afford to make a bunch more skins right now. So now they want to like hyper focus on what their current product lineup is. But in my opinion, there's too many missteps in the current product line. Like you don't need two dinosaur themed tables, and you know some of their and one of their best skin tables, Attack from Mars, looks like the authentic Attack from Mars. If you had an authentic Monster Bash right now, their sales would be crazy right now. You know,
Yeah.
and I feel like they're missing out on. It's just a perfect marketing opportunity. Like some they're missing out on marketing opportunities. It's October, bro. It would have been perfect time to announce like a Chucky, a Monster Bash, and a Creature table. Boom. And get three of them Zen hitters out the way. But now they're shifting their focus to what we already have, their current offerings. And I don't see them drawing in a lot of new buyers with their current offerings.
Right. I mean, I get why they had to do Sea of Thieves because they had to choose one of the three that they were going to do with Rare because
But why Sea of
Microsoft wasn't.
Thieves though? Why Sea of Thieves? We
So, like the other, like Michael B has said, or P Dubs, I totally agree with him. They wanted to do a kid friendly pirate theme.
we got Snoopy. We don't need a kid friendly pirate theme. For a almost $2,000 product. We want a kid friendly pirate themed product. Like Battletoads. I mean, it. You have to play. Yeah, I guess whatever. I
Well,
guess maybe not going with the mature titles makes sense with Rare. I guess. I
well,
guess.
also, if you think about it, Sea of Thieves is really still is really popular amongst like console gamers right now too. Like it recently came out on PlayStation, and it's in the top 10 of most played online games on the PlayStation.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's still being played by people on Microsoft because or Xbox because it's still being updated today. Like it's more of a
Modern.
it's a modern
Yeah.
title, and it may attract people who love Sea of Thieves, and they're like, "Oh man, I'll Sea of Thieves pinball machine. That'd be kind of cool." So I can see where they're trying to grab more of the outside demographic, but like people who are actually into pinball, yeah, you should have done a Monster Bash, should have done a Creature, should have done Twilight Zone.
KI or Battletoads if you had to
Right,
choose Rare, in my opinion, or do all three or give us an option.
right.
Like, I don't see why, they're offering us options on pinball net subscriptions and stuff, but why not on the skins? Like, because all they really have to change for themselves is, you know, topper and the back glass, that the plexi that's over the back glass or whatever. Everything else is just, printed out kind of, I don't know. I imagine this is some kind of vinyl on the sides,
Yeah.
so I just don't see where it's really, I guess maybe, if I don't know, man, if you ship it in a regular box, like you don't have to worry about putting like Adam's Family or whatever art on the side of the box. Like, I don't see how it's really costing them that much more to give us options.
No. Uh and that's why, stuff like buy stuff, if you really if y'all really wanted to buy a 4KP and you're not getting the skin that you want and you don't want to wait another 9 months, get what's available now, or especially if it's on a sale, and hook up with buy stuff and just reskin it to whatever you
Yeah.
want. Ray
And
Ray Ray Delatorre did it and got his Creature.
yeah, and I think that's great, and I love that buy stuff offers people that, right? But
Yeah.
I also feel bad for somebody who skins a dinosaur dynasty to a Jurassic Park, and then a month later they announce a Jurassic Park, or 4 months later or something, and you're going, well, what the fuck, man? I would have just bought the Jurassic Park if I knew you were going to bring it out, like it, you know what I mean? So with
Yeah.
them going, oh, we're going to give you 13 Zen inspired tables or whatever the case, and then going, nah, we're not. Now we're going to give you Sea of Thieves. That kind of stuff is confusing to your current potential consumer base, So I really wish, I don't know. I appreciate PK coming out and being transparent, but I also feel like it's just another misstep in my opinion. But we'll see. Maybe they'll sell tons of Sea of Thieves pinball machines. Maybe I'll be proven wrong,
Yeah.
but
I mean, at least it makes a partner that AtGames is working with, such as Microsoft, happy. And then Microsoft's like, hey, you know, we love how like these 3 tables have turned out. How about y'all? Are y'all interested? Maybe you would like to do a Halo table,
Right, or
a
Call of
Fable
Duty
table,
one or
you know,
something.
Call of Duty. So I agree with them trying to keep their partners happy, i.e. Microsoft, and see where the relationship grows to.
Yeah.
And if Sea of Thieves does well, if the rare pack does well, what else could we have in store in the future?
What's
I
your
like that.
so your favorite's Monster Bash in this pack, I assume?
Yeah. And nothing wrong with Creature. I love Creature first. I've played that more than I did Monster Bash. Playing on my phone on Pinball FX and playing VPX standalone, I found Creature to be more fun. But on here, Monster Bash is just a overall funner experience.
Yeah, and they got the flipper lag right in that kind of sweet spot, you know, where
Under 80.
yeah, where Zen's playing right now. That's their little sweet spot, and most people are happy with it. So
Especially for it to be a Williams table and it's under 80 milliseconds. I'm
the
super happy with it.
the music sounds great, you know, like somebody pointed out, I think Monster Bash is the only table with actual vocals, you
Yes.
know, with the music, which is really cool, you know. Yeah,
Yes.
I have nothing bad to say about this pack. I think it's worth the 15. You
Oh,
know,
it'd be worth 25 easy.
don't stop saying that.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, man, but I was
You
just
keep
saying.
giving them ideas, and now we got these packs up to $35 now. You stop saying that stuff when we're live, please. But yeah, man, what would you rate this though out of 10? What would you rate this?
Oh no, it's 11, easy. Turn the
Yeah,
volume all the way up to 11. Crank it up. It's good.
yeah,
I love that we got some people that are totally different way. Like Papa Brad loves Creature more, and Ray agrees with him. Which one of the two was your favorite?
it is Monster Bash, but like I said, I would never argue with somebody who likes Creature more, like Papa Brad or Ray. I think they have, they have valid arguments for why that's a better table.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a great table, bro. And like you said, I would rate this out of 10 a 10. So this is a must buy, in my opinion. It's one of the first really must buy packs that they've put out, I think, besides maybe Twilight Zone and Attack from Mars. You know, I feel like these are, if you buy nothing else, and if you've been anti-Zen all this time, go buy this pack for Halloween, treat yourself, enjoy it. It's the season, bro.
Yeah, for sure. They are nailing it on the head.
They are nailing it on the head.
Yeah,
Is that a
yeah,
saying? We'll pause.
Nailing the ham. Yeah, whatever, man. Nailing the nail on the head. I don't know. Maybe it's a Southern thing. I guess I don't
This
know.
man, yeah, maybe that. I hope not. I don't know.
You're
Nailing
hammering the nail on the head. I guess I don't know.
the nail on the head. I don't know. Maybe it just sounded crazy.
How's it go?
Pause.
You're trying to think. Okay. I'm not. You've heard of it before. Okay, good.
How's it go?
I had to ask the wife. She had to make sure I wasn't. I had to make sure I wasn't stupid. But Creature is a strategy table, 100%. They are both great though. What? You're hitting the nail on the head. Thank you. That's it.
I don't know what did he say? Put that in the chat. What did he say?
You really hit the nail on the head. There you go.
Oh Lord, that was funny.
So sorry, y'all just killed my brain.
You like this pack? You're telling people you're recommending it with me, right?
Yeah, 999%, man. Like this is where it's at.
I wanna see from the chat. What would y'all get us out of 10, man? How do you all rate this pack, man?
Yeah, 0 if it sucks, 10 if it's amazing, 11 if you're a true rock star.
Yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Rodrigo, what you think of this pack? Papa Brad says it's an 11. I agree, bro. It's pretty much above 10, bro.
Yeah.
Best pack, bro.
I cannot stop playing this pack. I will play this pack every day. I got my wife into it last night. We actually had 2-player tournaments going on with each other. I was teaching her how to be patient.
Marine 50 says it's an 11. Ray says it's 1,000.
1,000. There you go.
you're hearing it in the chat. You're hearing it from us. Like,
11 sub
you
caffeinated
know,
brew.
we can't all be shilling, right? You know, we can't all be shilling. There ain't no way.
No,
It's
this is
just
where
it's
it's
a
at.
dope pack, and this is really like, I feel like October is the best month for everybody who's ever bought one of these machines. Like now is the time. If you've been hesitant to get one, you should probably consider getting it. Because if
For real.
things keep going this way, you know, look at the chat, bro. People are loving this pack.
Absolutely. So, what's up, PD7? You need to get on the 4KP, man. I love your KI Pro, but you need to get on that 4KP, man. That's your next thing.
Hey, yeah, shout out to him too. I seen he got the KI Pro. I dropped a little comment on his video. You know, welcome to the 500 club, bro. You know what we do.
And I think you may have gotten the last one, like you said, man. So
Nah,
congratulations
he
on
did.
that.
They're still up for sale, bro. I don't know
Wait,
why that.
they're back up on it.
Yeah, you can still get one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great machine though, bro. Did you did he swap out the joysticks?
Nah, he said he wasn't going to.
Oh, bro, you gotta swap. I'm telling you, bro. Put them Lorenzos in there. You will not regret it. It's a game changer, bro. And it's like an a legit arcade machine almost after that, bro. It's fun.
That's true. Definitely change out the marquee though, yeah.
Yeah, I got a marquee for him if he need it. You know.
Oh, there you go.
Me. I'll send you one on the low.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I got an extra pro marquee. Just chilling.
Perfect. So next week we don't have any new pinball packs. We just have lag fixes for the Godzilla pack. So next week there's really nothing going on.
Yeah, and then what else we got to get patched? Godzilla and Kong, and what else? Is that it?
I don't know if they're lumping Jurassic Park in that or not. I think.
Oh yeah, we got to get Jurassic Park too.
If Jurassic Park's not next week, then it's the week after next. With it, so no new tables next week. The thing comes out on the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
That's the week of Pinball Expo, so I will be out that week.
Yeah, so you might not see Yo for a little bit. You know?
So no retro probably for what, 2 weeks then?
No retro. We got tonight is Yo retro. Next couple weeks it's no retro. you have to holler at PD7 and Papa Brad and all the homies. You have to go to their channels to get your retro.
But when I come back for the week of my birthday, Chucky will be out. I'm definitely gonna do a live stream for the thing and Chucky. When I come back, then we'll have Yo Retro come back that weekend.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll let y'all know.
Yeah, so there it is. Godzilla and Kong and Jurassic Park all on the same day, 10/10. So
yep,
October 10th.
And then we don't have to have a flipper lag update discussion no more, hopefully. So
yeah, so no more talking about it. I guess
it's all fun from here on out. That's what I've been wanting since day one, since we did our first Yo Retro show. We've been talking about these products. Like, I just want people to have fun. You know, I didn't really notice the flipper lag as much as other people, but then once some of them tables got patched, I really did notice, you know, the change. So I'm just happy that everybody's starting to, you know, even P-Dubs was saying he's enjoying his 4KP now. Like he's not necessarily enjoying AtGames and some of their decision making, but and treatment, but he's enjoying his machine, which is what counts. That's what he spent his money on, you know.
Right. So Ray, am I gonna do any live streaming from Chicago? I'll probably do a little bit, especially if there's good Wi-Fi connection inside the or good internet connection inside the expo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not too loud, but mostly I'm gonna be focused on playing. But I'll probably do like a little, flyby through, and then the rest of it, I'll just do footage, and I'll release a video on kind of like the review of the whole expo and everything.
Yeah, like a recap, like I did with Cleveland, basically.
Yeah, it just won't be as very well produced as yours.
wasn't well produced. I seen like they
Oh, professional as hell, my man. Give yourself some credit there.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not good at that. But like I seen the actual Cleveland Gaming Classic video they put out, and I was like, damn, man, they made my video look shitty, bro. But yeah, I just put it up, like I said, because I didn't get content the year before, and you guys weren't going to be there this year, so it's kind of a way to show the bros, what they missed out on this year, and also actually put up some content on my channel for the event, So
yeah,
and I'd like to see you put out, even a quick walkthrough or a couple clips, and like you said, put up a little recap.
And like Marine 50 said, man, guys, since there's no retro for the next couple weeks, maybe go back and rewatch some older ones on Half a Dozen's channel. Help them get some views for view hours. So absolutely. Help that man out, dude. Help my co-host out.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and we got a lot of good old episodes if you haven't seen them that I think would actually interest people, like our rare speculation episode where we were speculating on the Battletoads table and stuff even before they announced it. We were guessing. I think that was a dope episode. I think if you have a T2 cab and you've been on a fence about doing that doing the retro shooter mod or doing the misdirection mod, and team encoder mod, watch our episode on that, because I got some good video, up of that mod, and gameplay on that same video from the live stream, and then we got all kinds of stuff, bro. We talked about the WWF WrestleFest when that came out for the Amberneck, was it?
Analog Pocket.
Or Pocket Analog, yeah. Analog Pocket, yeah. And man, we put out quite a bit of content over the past year, so check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do. If there's a QR code from AtGames at the show, would you share it with us? Absolutely. I'll do a community post for that. So make sure you subscribe to the channels and I'll pop that up, man. If there is one there. If not, maybe I'll post some like quick video or whatever from the phone and tell you, hey, you got to be here to buy anything and something like that at a discount. Cleveland was a better show this year, no doubt. Better than is that Pittsburgh or Portland Gaming Expo? I don't know. There's too many P's.
PGH.
Let's see.
Probably Pittsburgh.
You guys should alternate weeks on the live stream. Yeah, that's something to think about.
What you mean alternate?
Yes, I did get a haircut.
Oh, you mean like 1 week on my channel, one on yours?
Yeah.
I like what we do, and I'm not super worried about the views, or any of that. Like, this is a hobby for me, a side thing. Like, I don't care about getting it's nice to get subs, it's nice to get views, but I don't really, I try not to over push it. It's because it's just a side hobby for me. But the only reason we're talking about the watch time and stuff, we're trying to get it to where I can get whatever you call it, your monetization and all that, down the road. Right. So
I'm watching from both channels right now with split screen on two different browsers. Thank you, Marine 50. You're awesome.
That's crazy support. Salute.
I'm telling you guys, Southern Fried's where it's at. Come next year, it's going to be even better. So
yeah, there's a Cleveland Pinball Gaming Expo too that I missed this year. I definitely got to hit next year.
I said Southern Fried. I didn't say Southern Pride.
You're allowed to have both. I got so much Cleveland pride. It's crazy.
Thank you, P-Dubs. Because of your super chat, I was able to get that Diet Degree tripod, man. So I appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, P-Dubs, man. Hooking it up.
Cornercade wants your hat, bro.
Yo, I got a merch link on most of my videos. It's probably not on this video yet, but I usually go back, add chapters after the live stream, and then I'll add links to certain products and stuff like that. But I got a shop link in my about section on YouTube if y'all want to support it.
Yeah, man. Anything else you want to shout out before we let these good people go, man?
No, I appreciate everybody subscribing, bro. I'm over 700 now, so that's dope. I didn't expect all the support, and didn't expect, even the guys coming tonight, jumping in my chat and stuff. I appreciate that,
Isn't that good,
and
man? I'll tell you, we got an awesome
yeah,
community.
and I apologize to the Arcades Anonymous guys. I'm not gonna make it to Chicago this year, but I'm happy for you guys. You get the link back up, so I'm excited to see all the content coming from the homies, man. Just see what you guys post, and yeah, excited for you guys. And we'll be back, soon enough.
Hey, man, we'll be thinking about you while we're there and everything. You'll be represented on the T-shirt and everything too. So
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah, guys, if y'all are not part of the Arcades Anonymous Discord, there's a link from Jason, our moderator, right there. Make sure y'all hit up Arcades Anonymous Discord. It's a great community to be a part of, man. Everybody's really nice to each other, really helpful towards each other. And a lot of people have a lot of late night chats with each other. So you'll never know who pops in there just to chat. So come by, hang out at Arcades Anonymous. Great group to be a part of.
Yeah.
So nothing going on next week, guys. And then the week after that, I'll be in Chicago at the Pinball Expo, hanging out with the Arcades Anonymous people, as well as some of the other content creators as well. I'm looking forward to playing me some new pinball like Avatar and X-Men, and then a bunch of the older stuff that I never got a chance to play behind or play before. So I'm super excited about being part of that and everything, and all the festivities going on. I've never been to Chicago, so I'm super happy about all that. So make sure y'all hit the like button on the stream. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you want to, man, hit that membership for 99 cents, man, and get you some cool custom emojis and everything like that. So again, thank y'all so much for coming on this episode of Yo Retro 6. I'll see you later on, my man.
Yeah, bro. See you soon.
And guys, everybody, God bless y'all. Have a great one. We'll see y'all on the next Yo
Retro.
What's up, y'all? Welcome, yo.